pile. Not the biggest pile I've ever made. By far not the smallest pile I've ever made. We have some repairs that probably are also in this pile a little bit. We have some upcycles, some blanket upcycles, like cutouts. We have a blanket sweater coming together. 2 new pieces I want to make out of these different materials. If I can show the bottom one. Oh my goodness. I don't want to knock over the pile because Grogu's laying right behind it. But we got 2 new pieces, hopefully. A purse I need to finish. A cutout I'd like to... that adjective to it. And 2 personal items on this pile. So in all of that, in case you didn't catch that, really I just need to do the repairs. I need to do the repair. Well, upcycled. Wait, what? The alterations. If I've been calling them repairs, I'm not sure. I am wearing a bolero. I am deep into bolero world right now. I do think I might be like the sole inhabitor of bolero world, but I'm in it so deep. This is my 3rd, I don't know if I said that, my 3rd bolero. And they're all 3 have been so different, and all 3 are quite literally like thrown together. Like I could not sell any of the 3. Like that's fine, I don't want to, but like to describe the difference of quality of something I made for myself out of fun, for the sake of fun, versus something I make with the intention of selling. None of the 3 boleros could be sold. Maybe the one, maybe. Not this one. But anyway, I love this, and this is my outfit for the day, but also I'm in the hottest room of my house right now. But I also refuse to like pay for air conditioning, so I do need to take this off like immediately. But I wanted to like set the vibe of my outfit, which is so funny. But I also like do have to work later. Like, okay, it doesn't matter. But I do need to take this off. But I kind of like, okay, so since I made 3 boleros, did I say I made 3 in the past week? I've made 3. This one looks like a little bit tortured because I definitely like pushed this woven material like to the max. So I thought, why not torture it further? And I kind of have this vision of like embellishing a bunch of random stuff on here, like kind of making it a tchotchke bolero. I don't know if that's a good idea. It might end up just like ruining it. It's a really good shot of that. But to start, and in the name of this vision, the only thing I have right now to sew onto this is this bead, well, charm, that I literally don't know like how old this is. Like, it's not exceptionally old, but I got it in a box of sewing material from a yard sale for $5. And it's just this little charm that has like a dried flower inside. Again, like certainly, I mean, you can use it for whatever, but I want to sew it like right here. And even though I'm wearing necklaces, I want to sew it right at the corner. I was going to do a button, like a quirky little button, but I don't think I have that many quirky buttons, and I remembered I have this. So I think I'm going to sew it right here really quick, and then I can consider my outfit done for the day, even though I'm not going to put this back on until many hours from now.
Alright, it is craft time, light tutorial time. I have been wanting to do a craft like this for a while, this sort of like wrap accessory skirt, I'll call it. It's like almost a mini skirt, but people are wearing it over like pants or other skirts, like using it as a layering piece, like a small belt almost. I have two different styles I'll be trying, and here I'm using a pair of pants that my dog put a hole in and I like was flip-flopping between repairing them or using them as fabric, but I really wanted a black binding, so I was like, you know what, I don't really wear these pants that much anyway, so I'm cutting some like probably 2.5, 3-inch wide strips out of them. I cut it so far down on the leg because there was a pocket on the outside of the leg that I really didn't want to like slice open, and I only needed so much strap anyway, so I basically just sewed all of these together to make effectively a binding, a waistband, whatever. I definitely could have done this so much cleaner surprise surprise than I did, but I just wanted it. I didn't have like, apparently I have no black fabric. That's what I've learned. I have like very little black fabric, and so you work with what you have. And unfortunately in my house, anything can be at the mercy of my need for a supply in the moment. So after I sewed all of these together, I just took the time to basically I sewed it onto this sheer fabric that I had that I actually used for a Renaissance Festival outfit, I think like 2 years ago. I had cut it as a circle skirt, but I just safety pinned it to my outfit. I didn't actually like finish it in any way, so I've just had this like lone circle skirt mesh laying around. And all I did was cut it open on one side so that it like would wrap and I wouldn't need to like step into the skirt anymore. And then I just attached this kind of like you would any waistband. I did like right sides together, folded over the waistband, and then I did effectively like a stitch in the ditch right underneath the waistband so that it kind of just like held it all very nicely, but you don't see the thread on top of the like waistband part. I hope some of that made sense. But it's like so easy. Cutting out a circle skirt is like so easy, and especially when you're doing it like this for a little accessory wrap, it like doesn't even need to be correct or accurate. You can cut more after the fact. Here's me sort of playing around with how it's gonna look. I did like wear it to work, I think like to that day or the day after. I thought the outfit was pretty cute if you ask me. This, like, in my brain was inspired by the Chopova Lowena plaid skirt that, like, absolutely took over the internet probably a year or 2 years ago. I mean, it's gorgeous, and when I say, like, taking inspiration, basically I just wanted, like, a little pleated plaid mixed skirt. Mine ends up looking absolutely nothing like the piece itself, which is so fine.
So where we're at right now is all of these they're mostly button down scraps. A few are just like cotton blend scraps, have been pleated and put together, and they do like just wrap around my waist, which is pretty perfect. And I hemmed everything, so now it looks nice and clean on the bottom, but I tried to still let there be like some variability in length because I thought that would be more fun and show the like patchwork style of it. So now, similar to how I did the circle skirt where I like made a binding to put on the end, that's what I want to do, but my hope is I can get lucky and just have something ready. If one could be so lucky. What else? Oh, I've been looking for this. I knew I had more ribbon. This is where I sewed all the pleats down, so I'm now truly just going to like roll the edges and sew down so it looks flat. And I have 3 straps here. I have a floral, this like blue one that's really cutesy, and this guy. Is this the longest one? Yeah. Oh no, the blue one is. Which one do I want? I think I want the blue one. I just think it's really cute, so I think I'm gonna go with this. And I will sew this to both sides of the wrap, I guess. And then we're basically done. I'm dumb. I guess I should have put the tie like here. Oh. Am I dumb? I'm dumb. Okay, if I put it at my waist, it works. But if I ever hope to put it on my hips, I will have to put a longer tie on it. Honestly, this with some like lace pants would be so fun. Like, it's like basically I created a peplum. I don't know why that didn't occur to me until right now. Like a little crop t-shirt, and then this, and some fun pants.
Alright folks, well, that's basically the end. I made 2 wrap skirts sort of chaotically, but I'm actually quite happy with how they came out. I've really been trying to sort of simplify what it is that I'm doing, because I think I've really overcomplicated it over the last few years, when really I just love doing silly little projects that make me laugh, that make me smile. And I really want to get better, and I know there's a lot more I could do, but I really want to get better at sharing like how I make them or why I'm making them, which normally the answer is because I want to. It's normally not deeper than that. I just feel like I'm like having fun like making outfits again and just wearing whatever I want and making whatever I want, and not overcomplicating it. Don't get me wrong, I still love a quote-unquote difficult, complicated project, but also the best way to start doing anything is through little projects, little alterations, little accessories you can make. And even when you like feel maybe you've like passed that level of crafting, you've graduated to a higher higher skill set. Sometimes just being able to like do something quick and fun is so rejuvenating and exciting. So I'm just gonna leave this here. There's so many little things I want to be doing. I probably say that every day of my life. But there's so many little projects that I like really want to share and talk about and test out. And I hope you're interested enough to stick around. I post the most frequently on Instagram. You can find me at Shelby Lynn Lives. But I do hope to keep making content here on YouTube. So feel free to subscribe if you'd like to sort of see what's next. And until then, have a good one.